I'm kindergarten with my pistol still, he know the buckle up. Keep his feet in front while I watch him here. Told him duty, if he was no shooter, he'll be an engineer. I'm sick of choosing might not do it if they running here. Sticking, moving, slow motion like Juvie, better than never moving. Better influence lovers with steps, not cause they helped me do it, because I knew them since how they wanted was hoverboards and scooters. We in Uber right on Front Street, city, know I'm through here. I think on myself is based on days niggas never do shit. I'm into it with little brothers and nephews, now they never knew me. All they know I'm the reason they folks went ghost. Michael Randy Jr. and used to wanna say you was from Louisville. I'm who made it cooler. Backstabbers, his ass backwards like I ain't for rapper shooters. Problems ain't no little scrapping happening. I got Drake the ruler. Soon as I woke up rich, so they got a what you sound good as music. Soon as I got the chance to grab my gun again, I rush to use it. Soon as you got the chance to hold you on less on them, you rush to do it. Niggas that'll die and cry for you, must be fucking stupid. I wish my love was good enough. I wish my love was good enough. I wish my love was good enough.
Let them in the streets, they ain't gotta put me in no club. The rap shit got me sober, this a nigga, you get a buzz. I grew up around Cobras, took me a minute to get a judge. How the nigga lost his fingers, still shooting shit with a nub. We gon' feelin' like I'm Basky out when I switch a nigga paint. Nigga caught him by the feet, I usually mix a nigga drink. Put a lawyer on bro case, whatever you do, he innocent. Girl pop up out the blue, shoot through the roof like engine planes. She's the head of Fender Link. Feeling like I'm Ken Griffin Jr. so I'm pitch in the field like the Big Ten. We don't get over it. One thing they got it, I ain't got his bullets in them niggas. I ain't for the bitch from my spot, took it to the west. Way the bitch like I can't deal, but I ain't even desperate. I got shot for one here, ain't to the rally. One car, then inside the booth, studio junkie. Tell them niggas stop sleep this, and I get a go family. Niggas fetching with that small ass paper, there ain't no money. Little brother putting shit up, he turned into a harder. Come through furious stones, this is not much.
Yeah, one of the realest and the richest, ain't pulling gimme. Me and the bros having millions, that's how we 20. My nigga love the trap so much, named his daughter Dylan. You gotta burn the duct tape when the feds sniffin'. You know the rapper residue will get you 10 and 20. I'm on these meds, shit, I'm dinner at the hospital. We had the kids football game with that fire on us. I'm dodging pigs, but I'm mud drink. I'm seeing money like a boogie when he daydream. She selling pussy on the first just for the lease payment. He might look like me while he sleep, well nigga keep dreaming. I ski so much, man, I thought first my trying to sneak this me. Why my cheapest watch today so they won't get offended. Bitch want me down on one knee, that shit ain't realistic. Niggas missing, they dead homies, we'll put them with them. G's ain't hovering them like us, we gotta get the billion.
Let's get to this, man.
Hey man, say man, you already know what I'm gonna say, man. It's your local neighborhood player, Damone Jr. Kicking it in the Player Circle podcast. We don't force nothing.
If it don't fit, don't sit.
No squares in the circle. Hey man, today man, run that. No squares in the circle, nah, we don't do that. Player Circle stamp, yeah, you knew that. Damone Jr. Bring the groove back, talk slick, play it cool. Let the truth snap, circle tight. Game right, bay talk, all night. Stay sharp, move clean, no squares on the team.
Player Circle.
Tap in.
Y'all got me?
Talk like go dumb. Where'd you find me?
I truly hate to be covering this. Y'all. We got another one. Hey, man, say, man. You already know what I'm going to say, man. It's your local neighborhood player. Damone Jr. kicking in the Player Circle podcast. When we don't try to fit a square into a circle. And, hey, man, today, man, we got the story of a young black man by the name of Nolan Xavier Wells, man. He was down in Mississippi, 4th of July. Took a boat ride with 3 of his friends. His friends came back alive and he didn't. It's a story we hear too often, where I said I was gonna try to do this thing without mentioning the whole race thing. I said I was gonna try to do this without mentioning the race thing. You understand me? But it's a story too often that we hear, man. Young black man goes away with 3 white friends, ends up dead, comes back. The 3 white friends make it back. He doesn't. Everybody looking for the young man. The young man is missing. These friends, they lawyer up, deactivate all their social media accounts. One of the young men's mother is a judge. She deactivates her account. They lawyer up. While everybody is out looking for this young man, they out doing their thing. Allegedly, they were out eating dinner, and when asked why weren't they doing anything, they said, look, y'all think we did it anyway. You feel me? That's alleged, though. That's hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Everything is allegedly here, even my name. You understand me? But we just gonna get to the story, man. It's a lot of crazy shit going on. We got a lot of crazy takes we gonna hear on the situation. Prayers go out to the family. Condolences to the young man that lost his life. This is very unfortunate. This happened in Mississippi on Horn Island. I don't even like the name of that place. I don't even like the name of it. You know, Mississippi is notorious for its racial tensions. You understand me? Since way back in the day. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, man. Without any further ado, man. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get to the video. A little bit. There we go, like that. So yeah, man, this is diabolical fucking work. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's diabolical work. I can't even lie. Let me just put his name in up here so all this other stuff can stop popping in. Oh man, this is crazy. The judge issued a statement. So this is the young man and his parents, man. This is really unfortunate. We definitely want to send our condolences to his mother and to his father, man. This is, parents should never be burying their kids, man. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, man. That's real unfortunate. We got a lot, though, man. The mother was making my boy Beheem in the building. Oh, my goodness, man. So, missing teen Nolan Wells body found after desperate search. This is insane. The mother made this post and she said, "Thank you to the family and friends, community, United Cajun Navy, local law enforcement, and everyone involved for all the love, support, resources over the few days. His father and our family and friends and I are absolutely devastated. My heart is broken for my sweet son, who was always willing to cheer and uplift others. Nolan was a special soul. God took his time creating our son. I ask that you please give me and my family time to grieve." That's insane, man.
Anybody, especially people in the black community, are not. Secret Service Sam here, and this Nolan Xavier Wells case is just not sitting well with anybody. Especially people in the black community are not trusting what happened. They're not believing that this was some type of accident. He was allegedly going to see a girl, and so I guess a guy named Warren, one of the friends, left him behind. He went on another boat. There is video circulating online that almost shows that there was some type of potential altercation or fight that took place. Then it turns out one of the kids who made it back safely, their parent is a judge, and all the kids are lawyered up. Why would you be so lawyered up so quickly if there was nothing that you did wrong? Now, this is reminding a lot of people of Tamla Horsford, who died on November 4th, 2018 in Cummings, Georgia. She's a black mother of 5. She attended an adult sleepover with mostly white female friends. The next morning, she was found dead in the backyard. Official investigations by the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation concluded her death was accidental as a fall from a backyard deck. How do you...
I bet they did conclude her death was accidental. I bet they did conclude her death was accidental. So these little motherfuckers, one mama is a judge, they lawyer up, they not going to help, they not a part of the search party or nothing. They just, as soon as we get back home, hey mom, you look on the internet, somebody dead, we need a lawyer. Your mom is a judge. Why is not the first thing she did say, hey, let's go down there, let's go get them some answers, let's go. You feel me? This is insane, diabolical work. And I got a video that I'm gonna show y'all after this. So crazy. By take of another podcaster, we're gonna cook him. Let's get to this, finish this though.
You just fall from a backyard deck. I don't know. As a fall from a backyard deck, how do you just fall from a backyard deck? Authorities cited severe intoxication with her autopsy revealing a blood alcohol level of 0.238. Anyway, her family and community advocates heavily disputed the official findings, citing timeline discrepancies, the presence of unexplained injuries, and concerns over how the crime scene was handled. Now, this happened in Mississippi. That case happened in Forsyth County, which has a lot of racist history. We need this to be transparent. This continues to happen in the black community, where what are the chances that every time it's a group of all white people and like one black friend, why it's like a horror movie where the black person has to die first. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. People are not going to let this sit at all. And when you have Cyrus Carmack Belton, then you have Carmelo Anthony, then you have to understand how painful this is to the community, that continually they're taken advantage of. And then when they claim something like this is racially motivated or whatnot, they're called victims, or they're saying, oh, you're just searching for something. Why are the boys lawyering up? Why did the boys have the kid's cell phone? Why did he have Nolan's cell phone and give it to the mother? You know how kids are, and all of us are with our phone.
And they ain't even want to get a mother the phone, man. Eastside, Gray Street, Watts, Crib, Jordan Downs Project. What's happening in this motherfucker then? I just uploaded 9 hood videos, all of them in the projects. Man, I'm a former sub to you. That nigga came in this motherfucker and bang. On my mama, that nigga came in this motherfucker and bang. On my mama, bro, 9800. DP Stokeland, Real Brookfield. Okay, you understand? Real 9800, you understand me? Real 9800, you understand me? DP Stokeland, Real Brookfield, you feel me? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Player Circle Podcast. You feel me? If it's your first time, you understand? I just subbed up to your channel, man. Much love for pulling through and fucking with us. But shout out to the good brother saying everything that needs to be said. Now, this is what I need to hear. I don't believe he's pandering to a black audience. I believe he is speaking strictly from the heart, saying exactly what the fuck we feel. Saying exactly, like, look, why the fuck is it every time it's almost like a horror movie and the black person got to die first? Every fucking time is a group of Caucasians and one black person end up dead. Black person end up dead. And my 9600 in this motherfucker, DP Stokeland, we in this motherfucker though too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Jordan Downs though. Can I come down there and kick it? Can we come down there and, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come kick it. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? I'm kicking in the hood where they do the most good. You feel me? But yeah, this is really unfortunate. Now look, this is a good brother. Shout out to this good brother, man. He spoke from the heart. Now let's listen to this. Let's listen to this imbecile. Let's take a listen to this imbecile. Let's take a listen to this imbecile. This guy is a guy by the name of, you know why I gotta give him his credit? Clay Edwards posted this to his actual Facebook. He said how he felt. Look, this guy, he's like, boy, oh boy, I can't believe he's saying that. He's saying how he feel. He's being open about it. This why I don't be mad at Trump. At least I know where the fuck you coming from. You understand me? Don't pretend like it's all good and it ain't. Don't pretend like it's all good and it ain't. This nigga saying exactly how the fuck he feel about us. And I'm sure there's more motherfuckers that feel like this. Let's check him out. Let's check out this asshole.
An 18-year-old, 19-year-old accused of something like this, they're having to deal with the loss of their friend, and they're being found guilty in a court of public opinion and not able to leave the house. You got a crazy mob of angry black folks down on the coast. Would just love to find them at a gas station or anywhere else. These folks are fearing for their lives right now.
Why they gotta be a crazy group of black folk? Why they can't be a white exhausted? We got white exhaustion. Y'all got black fatigue. We got white exhaustion. We exhausted with the caucasity. The caucasity of this nigga. A angry black mob that would love nothing more. Like, come on, why these niggas ain't crazy? You motherfuckers went everywhere all around the world raping and pillaging and murdering. But y'all ain't known as crazy motherfucking monsters. I shouldn't be saying that though. I shouldn't be repeating history. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up.
And all they're guilty of right now is having a black friend. People, and I go back to what I said at the very top of this show. This is going, situations like is having a black friend. People in a gas station or anywhere else, these folks are fearing for their lives right now. And all they're guilty of right now is having a black friend. People, and I go back to what I said at the very top of this show. This is going, situations like this are going to lead to parents having a tough, white parents having a tough conversation with their kids about who they hang out with for a whole different set of reasons than they should. You know, it's one thing to say you don't need to hang out with that kid because they're a bad influence or this or that. The last thing you want to do is have to have a conversation with them and say, hey, look, you know, I hate this. Nolan's a good kid. I don't have no problem with him. But man, if something was to happen to him while y'all are out on that boat, all these crazy people on the internet that don't know Nolan either, but because they share a complexion, they may decide in the court of woke that.
So the crazy people on the internet might decide in a court of woke. You know what I'm saying? So wait a minute. You used the young man Nolan as an example, like he didn't just pass away. That really bothered me. I feel like you could have used somebody else in your example when you said, white parents are going to have to start having tough talks with their children. Oh no, white parents, tough talks with your children. You mean like telling your kid how to act when they go outside so that they aren't killed for the color of their skin? You mean like those tough conversations? Like telling your kids like, hey man, the police might kill you, so you have to behave accordingly when you come in contact with them? Tough conversations like that? You mean like that? Or just conversations about racism in general? Tough conversations like that? Is that what you're talking about, sir? Mr. What's his name? Clay Edwards. I'm sorry, Clay Edwards. You gotta really, you got the name. I'm not gonna call you a racist, but Clay Edwards, goddamn it, you got a pretty racist name. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Clay Edwards is pretty goddamn racist, if I must say so myself. Allegedly. But when you make comments like this, man, that white parents are gonna have to start talking to their children about not having black friends, not because they're criminals, not because they're bad influences, but strictly because if they go on a boat with them and they die, they may be in trouble. Is that not equal around all races? If anybody is on a boat and somebody dies on that boat, when those people get back to land without the friend who passed away, they're going to be questioned. Is that not amongst all races? Like, what's going on here? This is insane, diabolical work. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Nigga said, white parents are going to have to start having tough conversations with their kids about having black friends. So, racism is taught. Little kids aren't racist. Little kids don't be racist and stuff like that. And when I was little, I experienced racism for the first time when I was about 7 years old, man. I had so many motherfucking Pokemon cards, man. I can't make this shit up. Like, my granny spoiled me. So I'm talking about from the moment Pokemon cards hit the market, I had Pokemon cards out the ass. I'm talking about, you fed me. So, like, it was nothing. I'd be trading cards and shit like that. That was a thing we did. We traded Pokemon cards as a kid. And I went to San Lorenzo. I'll never forget San Lorenzo to my cousin Patrick's house. And we was all outside trading cards. And it's a Caucasian area where we was at. And one of the little boys, we was all trading cards. Everything was going great. And then I tried to trade with this one little Caucasian kid. And he was like, my mom told me I can't trade Pokemon cards with black kids. And it was crazy. And even as a kid, I knew like, yo, that's fucked up. What do you mean? And now as an adult, I'm like, yo, how was that conversation? Was that not a tough conversation, white parent? Like, yo, you can't trade Pokemon cards with black kids. And I often think about him, like, still to this day, all these 20 plus years later, I still think about that, right? And I wonder if he grew up to be a racist. Like, you feel me? Not because his mom was obviously a racist, but because after I beat him up and took his Pokemon cards, I'm sure he called a lot of innocent black kids nigga because of that. And I like to apologize to all you black people who may have experienced racism at the hands of this white boy because of his mother's actions and mine. So on behalf of me and his mother, We apologize, you understand me? Because definitely, the fuck are you talking about? Like, who mans is this? Beat him the fuck up. Man, give me these fucking Pokemon cards. Oh, my mama, bird. So, yeah, they may have to start having tough conversations. We've been having them for a long time. Start the audio.
With them and say, hey, look, I for a whole different set of reasons than they should. Tough conversation with their kids are going to lead to parents having a tough, white parents having a tough conversation with their kids about who they hang out with for a whole different set of reasons than they should. It's one thing to say you don't need to hang out with that kid because they're a bad influence or this or that. The last thing you want to do is have to have a conversation with them and say, hey, look, I hate this. Nolan's a good kid. I don't have no problem with him. But, man, if something was to happen to him while y'all are out on that boat, all these crazy people on the internet that don't know Nolan either, but because they share a complexion, they may decide in the court of woke that you're guilty of the worst crime in the world, not murder, but racism. And they're going to come after us. They're going to come after you. Everybody's lives are going to be ruined in a terrible domino effect. And nobody wants that. Groups of people right now are seeing this, thinking to themselves, man, is it worth it? Is it worth it to have this friend? That's tough. That sucks. Those words even come out of my mouth this morning are terrible. It's the reality that these people are pushing towards. As a 48-year-old man, having the same conversation with my parents yesterday, and they brought up, they said, man, your best friend growing up was black. That was never a conversation about him being black. So he lived at our house. You lived at his house. We disagree politically, but I still consider him a brother to this day. My daughter, her best friend.
There goes the I got black friends. I knew it was coming. I knew the I got black friends was coming. I could smell it on you, Clay Edwards. I could smell it on you. I got black friends. So he believes that it's just not worth having black friends because if they come up dead while they're with you, let me see, we gotta put your fucking face on the camera when I say this shit. Scott Clay Edwards believes that it's just not worth having black friends because if they get on a boat with you and end up dead, everybody's gonna go blaming you, and you just don't want that. You're gonna go blaming you. You get on a boat with your black friend, they end up dead. All of a sudden, you a suspect. Like, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Like, what is wrong? Like, totally, like something's totally wrong with these people. They end up dead. He thought, man, you know what? Why would they do that? My guy built for it tough. Okay, look, the mama issued a motherfucking statement. The mama issued a statement. She a judge. What's her name? Ashley Cole. Let me see. Let's look her up because I don't like this nigga that's talking. He a cake ass nigga. We ain't giving him no burn. Ashley. What's her name? Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole. The mama, the judge. Okay, look. So the judge, the mother. This the mama of one of the little boys, man. She's a judge. Our family along with the community grieves the loss of Nolan Wells. Our thoughts and prayers are with Nolan's family. Our son Warren loved Nolan dearly. Unfortunately, I feel that it is appropriate for our family to dispel some rumors with facts based upon social media attention that is being derived away from the Wells family and their loss. Yes, I deactivated my Facebook. Given a very heightened emotional state of social media right now, I fear for the safety of my child and my children. My husband and I have 6 children. We covet their privacy. We do not believe it is appropriate for our minor children's photographs to be circulated throughout the internet, presenting potential threats to their safety. I graduated high school with Christine Wells. We are from the same community. I have the utmost respect for her and all of the Wells family. We mourn the loss of Nolan with them. Our prayers have been and will continue to be with them. My husband and I are here. We're not at Horn Island at any point on 4th of July. She had to clarify that for sure. She had to let it be known. We wasn't even there. No one in our family is trying in any way to impede with the investigation by law enforcement or to otherwise hamper the family and law enforcement's quest for answers. Warren was interviewed by Jackson County Sheriff Department and cooperated fully. He saw Nolan last around 3 p.m. on 4th of July. They left around 4:30 when the boat was taking water and they had an issue with the blige pump. Nolan made a decision to stay on the island and return inland later with another group of friends. Yes, I am a judge, and I also value transparency. I apologize if anyone was offended that I deleted my social medias. There's no nefarious motivations in deleting my social media. Social media has a lot of positives, but a whole lot of negatives. We live in a world where clickbaiting's sad but true. My family is hopeful that this information will help to redirect the attention to the Wells family, their grief, and their need for our community support. So look, the boys said that they left because they was taking on water at 3. The mama right here saying they left at 4:30. So if he was dead, how did y'all know he didn't want to stay with y'all? If y'all told him, hey, bruh, we finna get up out of here, but y'all stayed for a whole nother hour and 30 minutes, and y'all had his phone. Why the fuck would you leave with my phone, cuz? Like, you left with my phone, nigga? Man, we been a boxed. Not gonna lie to you. We been had to box. Why else would you leave with his fucking phone? Okay, that's that. Let me get back to the bookmarks because I had some things. Nolan. Okay, so this was a fight that supposedly took place. Let me find that. A fight supposedly took place. They got it where it's a bunch of people. Damn, I don't even want to see that. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. So listen to the voices in this video and look at the bank for the black boy with the blue swim trunks. So a fight was taking place. This is Nolan and his friends arguing with him. That's over there. So over there, that group of people right there, man, that's Nolan and a group of his friends. They got the quotation mark over friends arguing. Some sort of argument took place and they ended up with the brother's phone. They made it back to the land and this brother didn't. Everybody made it to the land, but this brother. Okay, so here we go. You got the boy Nolan right there arguing, his friends arguing with him. Hold on, who was that? What that said? Anna C. Moore claims she saw Nolan arguing with his friends at 4:01. Her proof is in her Snapchat. So she got a Snapchat. That's at 4:01 p.m. The mother said they left at 4:30. So that's 29 minutes, and I'm glad the mama said that shit. Anna C. Moore claims she saw Nolan arguing with his friends at 4:01. Okay, let's go back to the mama statement. The mama made a statement, said the last time they seen the boy was at 3. Sounds rehearsed, Judge. The judge had the story down packed. Miss Ashley Cole, let's get back to that statement. What'd she say? Warren was interviewed by Jackson County Sheriff Department and cooperated fully. He saw Nolan last around 3 p.m. on July 4th. They left around 4:30. So we got the mother saying they left around 4:30. Somebody got a Snapchat proof. Jackson County, Mississippi. Anna C. Moore said she seen him at 4:01. That's insane. Not gonna lie. Katie McCormick, the young woman Nolan Wells has just met, is now cooperating with investigators. At the same time, reports indicate that 2 young men, Wyatt, you don't never go nowhere with nobody named Wyatt, bro. My mama, bro, don't go get on no boats with nobody named Wyatt, bro. That's number one horror movie rule, bro. Don't get on no fucking boats with nobody named Wyatt. Oh, my mama. And Warren Hudson, Wyatt and Warren, yeah, that's a I don't trust it. Have retained attorneys, and Ashley Cole, the judge's wife stepmother connected to the family, has reportedly deactivated her socials. We know all that already. They found his body too, though. That was real crazy. They ended up finding his body.
Nolan Xavier Wells has been found. His white friends who were with the The body of 18-year-old black teen Nolan Xavier Wells has been found. His white friends who were with him on the trip have already hired lawyers. Wells vanished July 4 during a 4th of July boat outing to Horn Island, Mississippi, about 10 miles off the Gulf Coast. A park ranger found him in the water near the northwest end on July 6th. His phone was not with him. It was in his father's possession. The island has no cell coverage and is only accessible by private boat. Search teams, including the Cajun Navy, scoured land and sea since his disappearance. Authorities have not said...
Nah, man, because I ain't rocking with that. Let's get to Poetic Flacco. He gonna have the goods for us. Let's get to Poetic Flacco, man. Man, I got another story for y'all tonight, too, that goddamn this Mac Dre E40 shit. We gonna get to that, too, but let's check this out.
This Nolan Wells situation is terrifying. They really murdered that boy. And they're gonna get away with it, unfortunately, for everybody involved. And it should piss off a lot of us. I don't see enough people angry at this situation that there should be. And the reason why so many people resonate with this Nolan Wells story is because Nolan Wells is like the average 18-year-old kid, grew up in a 2-parent household in Ocean Spring, Mississippi, a regular neighborhood, to now he's playing football at a community college. If you take away the name Nolan Wells and just put those facts on paper, a lot of us probably won't be able to distinguish between his life story and the life story of our nephew, our cousin, our brother. We all know somebody who lived the exact same life as Nolan Wells, all right? Regular kid, played sports in high school, made it to community college. Nothing spectacular, just the average kid, which is why his story has a lot of people distraught, because a lot of people see themselves in Nolan Wells. They see their family member in Nolan Wells. They look at Nolan Wells and his story and they say, this could happen to me and my family. So a couple of days ago, like most kids his age from that area, he hopped on a boat with a couple of his homies to go celebrate July 4th off coast. Nolan gathered and rode on the same boat as his homies Eric, Wyatt, and Warren, and they rowed their boat to this island called Horn Island, which is like 10 to 12 miles off coast from mainland in Ocean Springs. When they got to Horn Island, his best friend Javon was on the island and Nolan checked in with him. Now, Javon would have rowed on the same boat as Nolan. That was the plan, but Nolan's boat got full and didn't really have any space. So Javon just rowed with some other people and they all got to the island together. Once he got done talking to Javon, who apparently is his best friend, he then went back to hanging out with the people he went to the island with, even meeting up with this girl called Katie McCormick that he really liked, who was also on the island. They was talking.
We cracked the case, y'all. We cracked the case. This what it's about. This what it's about. I could 1,000. I'm 1,000% sure. It's about Katie liking him and him liking Katie. It's the oldest story in the goddamn book. I mean, one of them niggas like Katie. One of them niggas like Katie. One of them niggas ain't like that Katie like Nolan. Some shit went down, and how y'all end up with a nigga phone? How y'all end up with a nigga phone? Like how? I ain't even gonna tell y'all shit. I'm gonna let y'all hear this shit yourself, cause this shit crazy. How y'all end up with his phone?
Talking throughout the day. Eventually, when the festivities died down, the people he came with, Wyatt, Warren, Eric, they all went home. Katie went home. Javon went home, but Nolan did not go home. Nolan was nowhere to be found, and his parents were on social media begging for answers. Every one of the individuals that Nolan had contact with on 4th of July on Horns Island had left the island at earliest 3 p.m., at latest 4 p.m., but Nolan's mom made a status at 9:55 p.m. on July 4th, alerting the public that her son still hadn't come home yet from Horns Island and that he was missing. So she posted, "Please be on the lookout for Nolan. Last seen was west tip north side of Horn Island today around 3 p.m. wearing blue shorts and sunglasses. It's unclear if he made it back on land. Please message me if you've seen him or have information about his whereabouts at or after 4 p.m. At 4 a.m. the next day, the mama made another status where she says, "There's no updates. Nolan is still missing. Please, if you're a praying person, please pray he is found alive, safe, and unharmed." At 6:46 a.m., she made another post. "Nolan has not been found. His father and I have his cell phone, so for friends who are seeing his location, it's because we have it. Katie has contacted me. We are currently at Horn Island. We're looking for any information."
Shout out to Katie for contacting the mama. Katie contacted the mama. Why the friends ain't contact the mama right away off the rip? Why the friends, and when the mama You should have been the first comment, first person to call. Hold on, wait. He left a boat with y'all. Y'all ain't said nothing. Y'all ain't said nothing. And bro, I'm not gonna lie. We saw dude earlier asking why everybody saying they guilty. Good brother. Good brother. Let's say the roles were reversed. I can't find a picture. I want a photograph. There we go. Let's say the roles were reversed. And this was 3 black guys and a goddamn white guy. And they went off, came back, and he wasn't alive. And it was just the 3 black guys came back. This judge right here, she would be tearing up the motherfucking coast until that boy was found. And she wouldn't rest until them 3 was locked up. Not gonna lie, man, I'm not hearing this shit, bro. I'm not hearing this shit. The nigga just come up dead. Nah, man. We definitely ain't jacking that. We definitely ain't jacking that, man.
Other than what we already know, please personal message me if you have any additional information. Another post was made at 8:14 a.m. If you have any information, please let us know. Another post was made at 9:10 a.m. Please send any information if you've seen him. Another post was made at 9:45 a.m. Nolan has not been found. So whomever is spreading the rumor he is home, that is not true. Another post was made at 10:29 a.m. I'm asking for any video or photos from yesterday from Horn/Ship Island that may have Nolan in them. Also, I appreciate all the love and support. We are a bit overwhelmed. Please personal message me only if you have details about yesterday or if it's news outlet. When the family announced the search efforts for Nolan, Katie, the girl that Nolan was talking to on the island, she reached out to the family. She apparently was cooperative and told them everything that she knew. She went to the island with the family to help look for Nolan. But the same level of cooperation and concern they received from Katie can't be said for Nolan's friends that he rode on the boat with to the island, like Wyatt, Warren, and Eric, because they were allegedly out to eat the next day while everybody was outside looking for Nolan. And when they were approached and asked why they weren't out looking for Nolan, they were out here eating with no care in the world, according to one of Nolan's friends, their answer was really sketchy and really bothersome.
They wouldn't give his phone back to his parents, and they were seen eating out the next day.
Wow.
And when somebody asked them, like, hey, why aren't you out looking for your friend? They said, y'all already think we did it.
If that conversation actually happened, if that's true, the reason why that would be considered suspicious and bothersome is because this is the day after. This is July 5th. Everybody is outside looking for Nolan. Right now, he's being considered missing. His whereabouts is unknown. And according to the family, nobody knows where he is. But if the response is y'all already suspect us of doing it, well, doing what exactly? Doing what exactly? Because as far as everybody knows, he's just missing. But that reaction and that reply would insinuate something tragic took place. Now, the reason why Nolan's family and friends were allegedly suspicious of the friends he rode on the boat with, like Eric, Wyatt, and Warren, is because they have possession of Nolan's phone. Nolan is nowhere to be found. Nolan is nowhere to be seen. However, you guys have his phone, but yet you guys are saying y'all have no idea where he is. Approximately 2 days after Nolan Wells went missing, his mother showed up to Facebook on July 6, 12:43 p.m. and wrote a status announcing that Nolan Wells' body had been found, and unfortunately, he'd been found deceased. She wrote, I want to thank our family, friends, community, United Cajun Navy, local law enforcement, and everyone involved for all the love, support, resources over the last few days. His father, Elmore Wansley, our family, friends, and I are absolutely devastated. My heart is broken for our sweet son, who was always willing to cheer and uplift others. Nolan was a special soul. God took his time creating our son. I ask that you all please give me and my family privacy as we grieve. Thank you all again. God bless. When the news that Nolan Wells' body had been found and he was found deceased, chaos ensued. See, it was devastating news, obviously, for the family, but it was also devastating to people outside the family, people on social media who didn't know Nolan Wells personally, but they were pretty invested and committed to finding out what happened to him. And when it was found out that this kid was found dead, a lot of questions surfaced, a lot.
Breaking news, a body has been found on Horn Island near where missing 18-year-old Nolan Wells went missing. Search crews like this one you see here in the air have been searching for him for more than 40 hours now. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Brandy McGill. Will Polston has been on the scene at a command post in Jackson County all morning as they search, and he now joins us live. Good morning to you, Will.
Hey, good morning, Brandy. We got word here just at about 8:45 that there was a body found on Horn Island, and the officials are now working on bringing that back. Now, as of right now, we do not have an identity of the body that was found, but I can confirm that Nolan Wells' family is here at the Lake Mars boat launch. Now, they've asked us not to show the camera in that direction right now of the family grieving. There is quite a bit of family and friends here from Nolan's family, but like I said, we do not have identity as of right now. Sheriff Ledbetter did confirm that a park ranger ended up finding the body that was found, and the coroner was here earlier and has since left. They left right at about 10 o'clock, just after 10 a.m., waiting on getting official confirmation on the identity, cause of death, and everything else in between.
Because as soon as a body was found, as soon as Nolan Wells' body got found, the people he had contact with lawyered up. His homies, who he thought were his homies, who he rode on the boat to the island with, Wyatt, Warren, Eric, they lawyered up. Now they told the family, hey, listen, we don't know what happened, because everybody he had contact with passed the buck to each other. The people on the boat said, hey, we told him we were leaving. He said he was gonna stay by and catch a ride somewhere else. We didn't ask nothing of it. We left. His best friend Javon said, yo, when I seen him, he was talking to Katie. He said he was gonna catch a ride with Katie. Katie said, look, we talked, but he said he was leaving with his friends. I said, okay, and didn't question it. So everybody is passing the buck to each other. They passed the buck to Javon. Javon passed the buck to Katie. Katie passed the buck to Wyatt, Warren, and Eric and the friends on the boat. But after the friends gave the initial statement, Wyatt, Warren, and Eric, after they gave their initial statement, they now went quiet. They lawyered up, deactivated their pages, and had nothing more to say. The dudes that Nolan rode on a boat with, they claimed they were in a rush and in a hurry to
Y'all remember that black daddy that ran over that police officer? Man, what the fuck y'all mean y'all lawyered up? Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Y'all got my motherfucking son phone. My son dead. You niggas make it home, my son don't. I been to lit that motherfucking house on fire. I ain't waiting on the court. I been to. That's all they would have heard. That's all the nigga would have thought it was a Lil Wayne song about to come on. Niggas would have thought it was about to be the coldest Lil Wayne verse ever, the way I would have set that shit on fucking fire. The way I would have set that shit on fire, bruh. Yeah, I ain't going on. Okay. Let me see. What's this? Oh, he wasn't recording on that. Oh, shit. Fifth Amendment. Everybody has one. To plead the fifth. Yeah, I bet. If your friend go missing on a boat and you be quiet, that tell me everything I need to know. If you plead the fifth and I was in a picture with you like this and I end up dead and you plead the fifth, says a lot about you, man. Not gonna lie. That's crazy work. He said, man, plead the fifth. And just to be clear, that's the right to not incriminate yourself. That's the right to not. So you don't want to say anything that might incriminate yourself. But if you didn't have anything incriminating about yourself, you don't have anything to not say. But that's just me. That's just me, though. That's just me.
To leave the island and get out the water because their boat was experiencing malfunction. The boat was receiving water. They thought they had to get out the water as fast as possible or else they would be stranded. So they told Nolan it's time to go. Nolan said he's not leaving, and he stayed. However, they still had Nolan's phone. So Nolan didn't realize, oh, damn, bro, you guys have my phone. Give me my phone before you guys leave. It sounds like y'all was leaving in a hurry and Nolan had no idea, to be honest. But they also failed to mention that an altercation took place. Now, there's like very grainy video of the altercation that took place online that doesn't really tell us much, but it does show Nolan getting into some type of like verbal, hostile back and forth.
So what exactly happened from you guys' side?
From our side, there was an altercation with a different boat, which had other kids on it, black kids, and there was an altercation. There was a fight, something happened, and they went back to their respective boats or whatever. And when his best friend was on the other boat, so when he went to go like check up on Nolan and everything after the fight, Nolan's boat was gone, but they had stayed for a couple more hours. And so when they got back to land, they had his phone. So Nolan didn't even have his phone. The phone was at one of the boys' houses, and they didn't want to give it to his parents, and they had to send somebody to go get the phone from his house. That's why, like, when we checked his location, everybody was like thinking that it wasn't serious because we saw his location and said he was in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, like at his house. But they wouldn't give his phone back to his parents. But the story that they keep trying to push out to everybody is that the boat was sinking and taking on water, and they were telling Nolan that he needed to get on the boat, but Nolan wanted to stay back with a girl that he never met, which he wouldn't have done. Because if that was like, we're all from the same surrounding areas, she goes to Moss Point, which is like 20 minutes away. Why could you not hang out on land when you got back?
If the boat that you came in was sinking and you knew that.
And so that was like the crazy thing, is that they're talking about, oh, the boat was sinking, and he didn't want to get on the boat and the boat had to get towed back. But if that was the case and he said he wanted to stay there, why did you take his phone back and not leave him on an island without a way to get home?
The only people who truly know what happened to Nolan is Nolan and the people involved. But if Nolan was my friend, if I was somebody who was on the boat, now I don't think they left that island without Nolan's body. That's just me though, right? But I'm gonna say this, if my friend was missing and I left him behind and there was rumors that something bad happened to him, wouldn't the first thing I tell the family and the police, yo, he was in an altercation with this group of people and this group and this group and this group? The only way I wouldn't tell them folks about the altercation is if the altercation was with me and my group. If it was me and my group of friends that he was arguing with, if we all got into a heated altercation, even if I'm quote unquote innocent, I probably wouldn't tell him because I don't want him to think that something nefarious is going on. And if something nefarious did go on, I damn sure wouldn't tell him that, hey, by the way, just so you guys know, before he went missing, he was arguing with us. We got into a really, 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 really heated altercation. And that led to what exactly? Oh, no. Oh, nothing. We squashed it and then we left and we just happened to leave him and take his phone with us. Excuse me, you had his phone? Now, even what they did with the boat is suspicious. The boat is probably the single most important and crucial piece of evidence in this entire case. You know what they did with the boat? Take a listen.
But in the videos that you can see, obviously the fight was loud enough and big enough to cause all the other surrounding boats to pay attention, and that be the main focus of what everybody was seeing at the time.
And Alexis, I do want to ask you something else. How long were they friends?
They've been friends for a minute. I mean, these people have gone to school together since elementary school.
Yes, and I want to ask another question from the chat. Dark Chocolate said, my thing is, why did the boat really have to get towed back? And was his BODY on it.
There is some speculation, like this is just like hearsay, that the boat was owned by this dude Wyatt, but when the boat got brought back, it was parked at Warren's house, which is his mom is the judge or whatever. And somebody said they drove by like later that night and like they were cleaning out the boat. Like it was like dark night, not like regular time when you would clean out a boat. It was like later at night. And then there was a girl on the boat that's not in any of the pictures or wasn't the girl that he was talking to. And when she got back on land, she turned off like her Snap location, but her best friend still had her location on Find My iPhone. And she was at, all of them were at one house for like 4 hours.
They were kids. They could have been partying at the house for 4 hours after leaving Horn Island.
I'm not buying none of this shit. I feel like them niggas did that shit. They guilty. They did that shit. They gotta prove me. They gotta be innocent to me. Fuck the court of public opinion. They gotta be innocent to me. I don't think them niggas is innocent. Has nothing to do with guilt or innocent, but I appreciate it when you use it. Hey, yeah, you feel me? You do supposed to be quiet, but nah, them niggas did something. I wouldn't do my best friend like that. The boys may well be guilty, but I'm not dumb enough to assume guilt unless I witnessed it. Innocent. Not when you this color, good brother. When you this color, you're guilty until proven innocent. That's not the way things work. You're guilty until proven innocent in this country, brother. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what world you live in, man, but you're guilty until you're proven innocent in this world. That's for shit show. Guilty until proven innocent, man. It's really unfortunate. But I guess they the right complexion. They're definitely the right complexion to get a fair trial. They're definitely the right complexion to get a fair trial. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me see. How many people we got on motherfucking 85 people on goddamn Twitter. Y'all gotta get over to YouTube, goddamn it. 86 people. What we doing on YouTube? Y'all gonna see we stand for the Mac Dre. Man. Now, that's that story. That's that story, man. Now I got another story, man. I gotta run tonight, man. I gotta get to. It's real unfortunate that this young brother lost his life. And his friends wasn't there for him. So y'all gotta tell y'all kids. I know that guy earlier said white parents gotta start having tough conversations with their kids about having black friends. Let me play that one more time. I can't even believe he let this shit come out his mouth on camera.
Old 19-year-old accused of something like this. They're having to deal with the loss of their friend, and they're being found guilty in a court of public opinion and not able to leave the house. You got a crazy mob of angry black folks down on the coast. Would just love to find them at a gas station or anywhere else.
Motherfucker said crazy. What about white exhaustion? Y'all got black fatigue. What? Come on now. Nigga can't be tired. You just call black people just crazy black mob. Why they gotta be crazy? Maybe they exhausted. Maybe they just tired of shit like this going on, man. This real unfortunate. Remember, like the black woman who was found dead with a group of white friends. It's just this shit just keep happening. This shit keep happening. But let's see what he said that white parents are gonna have to start doing. This is crazy.
These folks are fearing for their lives right now, and all they're guilty of right now is having a black friend. People, and I go back to what I said at the very top of this show. Situations like this are going to lead to parents having a white parents having a tough conversation with their kids about who they hang out with for a whole different set of reasons than they should. You know, it's one thing to say you don't need to hang out with that kid because they're a bad influence or this or that. The last thing you want to do is have to have a conversation with them and say, hey, look, I hate this. Nolan's a good kid. I don't have no problem with him. But man, if something was to happen to him while y'all are out on that boat, all these crazy people on the internet that don't know Nolan either, but because they share a complexion, they may decide in the court of woke that you're guilty of the worst crime in the world, not murder, but racism.
This motherfucker said, the crazy black people, they're crazy. How dare they? How dare they?
On that boat, good kid. I don't have no problem with him. But man, if something was to happen to him while y'all are out on that boat, all these crazy people on the internet that don't know Nolan either, but because they share a complexion, they may decide in the.
So people are crazy because Nolan went out on a boat and ended up dead, and they came back. That's crazy. I feel like if Nolan was a white boy and his 3 white friends came back alive and he didn't, I feel like there'd be outrage. No man left behind. Yo, my mama, no man left behind, bro. My mama. My nigga would have never left me in Stockton. That's like you niggas would have hopped in the van and left me in Stockton. Nigga just get in the van, leave a nigga in Stockton. Knowing I'm from the East, ain't got no way home. Nigga just, and you niggas got my phone. They took his phone with him. Why the fuck would you leave me on an island with no phone? Why the fuck would you leave me on an island? But they fucked up. They fucked up, though. They fucked up. They fucked up because somebody got a Snapchat and the mama then gave a statement. She fucked up. She should have kept it quiet because the mama might have fucked this whole thing up. I think the mama gonna be the reason. The mama gonna be the reason this all goes down the way it goes down. I can promise you that. It's gonna be the mama's fault. Not gonna lie to y'all. Condolences to the family, man. That's real unfortunate. Prayers out. I feel is the problem, not a conviction. Common sense. Fuck feelings. Common fucking sense. Common sense, bro. If you get on a boat right now with 3 of your friends, bro, and you end up dead, how do you think your parents gonna feel? You think your parents gonna just be like, man, Fifth Amendment. Fifth Amendment. They're not talking to us because of the Fifth Amendment. I highly doubt your mother and father are gonna give a fuck about the Fifth Amendment if you end up dead, left in the water, and they come back on a boat. That's crazy work, man. That's like, man, I don't know. That's crazy work. But I got something I really got to get to because this really pissed me off. So the other day, July 5th, right? Dre Day, RP Mac Dre, man. Dre Day, July 5th has always been known as Dre Day. Mac motherfucking Dre, RP to Cuddy. So I'm hosting the Mac Dre verse E40 verses, 20 songs. We get halfway through, we get 15 songs did. It's 7-7 with one tie. We getting ready to drop the next 10 songs. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm getting ready to drop the next 10. We gonna see who end up being the king of the yay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna end up seeing who end up being the king of the yay. You understand me? And I end up going out, right, on July 5th. My girl had bought these concert tickets. She wanted to see Nelly. We went to go see Nelly. We like, fuck it, he got some slaps. We went and got our Air Forces and shit. I got some Air Forces. She got some fire Air Force. We want to see Nelly. Moms came with us. She got some Air Forces. You know what I'm saying? Let's go see Nelly. Air Force Ones. It's going to be lit. We like, it's going to be lit. Fuck it, let's go. Right? We get there. We drove like an hour away to get there. We get there. We in Frisco. They like, yeah, Nelly ain't even fit to be here. We like, what? What the fuck, man? We already drove all the way out here, man. We got shoes, all kind of shit. They like, man, y'all can get a refund. Y'all got an email to get the refund those 7 to 10 days. All right, man, we might as well go up in here. Who up in there? 40 up in there. We like, all right, fuck it. 40 up in there, fuck it. Mind you, it's Dre Day. It's Dre Day. I ain't even see no advertisement about no motherfucking Dre Day or my black ass would have been in Vallejo. I would have been in Vallejo, not gonna lie. But God, for some odd reason, wanted me here. We get to the building, man. 40 in that motherfucker is lit. I'm seeing 40 perform some of the dopest songs that I like, right? All the hits, Players Ball. I love that song, one of my favorite songs ever, top 10 favorite songs. And I never seen him perform it, but I got to see that. And it was dope. Met RBL, Mr. C, you know what I'm saying, met the RBL clique. And it was a lituation. I was having a good goddamn time until there was a moment where they called assembly member on stage and he had a plaque with him. And I'm like, oh yeah, 40 about to get his flowers, right? And it's nothing. No, so they honoring him. They said they got a surprise and they about to honor Mr. 40 Belafonte with something special. So we all in the crowd, we looking, I'm looking, and they like, in honor of Earl Stevens and everything he's done, we're gonna make July 5th National E40 Day.
What did he say? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Bruh.
National Hookie Day? What? July, who mans is this? Nigga, they gon' shit. You finna make National E40 Day what day? Nigga, what? Shit. Never in America is you finna sit up here and sit your ass on stage and tell me that you finna make July 5th, Dre Day, E40 Day? Huh? Fuck is you talking about, man? Look, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, man, without any further ado, man. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get to the video. Cause this shit crazy. I'm not even finna lie to y'all, right? I'm not even finna lie to y'all. This shit had me so motherfucking mad, bro. Let's check this shit out.
How dare you a nigga try to give a nigga day away? Fuck a nigga gonna give a nigga day away, nigga. It's forever Dre Day, nigga. And nigga, it's that. I don't care, nigga. We will not be celebrating nothing but Dre.
Nigga.
R.I.P. Mac Dre, man.
Nigga, I'm in that motherfucker, nigga. R.I.P. Mac Dre, nigga. Fuck is niggas talking about, man? This shit making me mad all over again, man.
That's crazy.
Real quick. Baby.
All right, make some noise for E40. Well, my name is Assembly Member Matt Haney. I'm here on behalf of the state of California, and we've got a little bit of a surprise for Mr. Earl E40 Stevens. Y'all ready to make history right now? So we've got a lot of incredible, groundbreaking leaders, athletes, rappers, politicians, but the Bay Area only has one ambassador. One ambassador. And this man, for 4 decades, has been representing for all of us, representing the Bay and its creativity, its innovation, its entrepreneurship, and most importantly, its loyalty. And this year in 2026, we celebrate 30 years of the Hall of Game. Remember that album? 20 years of My Ghetto Report Card. And throughout that entire time, nobody has put on for the Bay Area or California more than this man right here. So,
Now listen, right? Now listen, at this very moment, I'm sitting here like, damn, I gotta go home and finish the verses. Forever Dre Day. I gotta go home and finish the verses and be non-biased. But I'm sitting in the crowd like, damn, this nigga really is goated. Like, this nigga been doing this shit for a long time. Hall of Game, old as me. My Ghetto Report Card, older than my kids. Like, you feel me? And I'm like, damn, I just watched this nigga perform up there going crazy. I'm like, he still got it. I'm like, damn, is this nigga? The scorecard says it's for itself. And I'm like, damn. And then we reach this point in the party. And this is where things take a turn for me personally. As a Baydestrian and as a motherfucking Mac Dre fan, this is where things get uncomfortable for me.
On On behalf of the state of California, we are declaring today, July 5th, Earl E. 40 Stevens Day in the state of California. And
oh, my mama, niggas got Dre fucked. I'm from Florida and that shit seems disrespectful. Oh, my mama, niggas got Dre fucked up, nigga. And niggas know it's Dre Day. And look, I'ma say this shit too while I'm on this bitch. Nigga, this is real fishy that niggas was just saying like 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, niggas was like, man, niggas gonna have to give me my respect. Niggas don't put enough name on my respect. I'm like, damn, who don't give 40 his respect? Just a couple weeks ago. Hold on. Just a couple weeks ago, you was on this motherfucker. I was wondering who pissed Mr. 40 off. I'm like, damn, who pissed 40 off?
Something, man. It's just a little something I want to say. Because I really don't be doing a lot of talking. I need to start popping my P's more. You know, for many moons, for dang near 40 years, I've been, spitting this, legalized dope from the throat, using my verbal paintbrush and articulating game in different styles and patterns. Here's a fun fact. I think I should do this probably once a week because a lot of people don't know a lot of things about me. First and foremost, I'm the rawest and the coolest dude on earth. You know what I mean? Very down to earth. If you met me, you'll fall in love with me. One of the things about me, man, I got the most top 200 Billboard album entries in the history of hip hop. Besides NBA Youngboy, which he just surpassed me last year. I haven't had an album out in 3 years. But NBA Youngboy is my folks. I love him. He dope as hell, and he deserves it. I'm not in competition with anyone. I just want to let y'all know I got 33 top 200 Billboard album entries. It's hard to get on the Billboard top 200. For those who don't know, the top 200 is pop, rock, jazz, Christian rap, all genres of music. I don't care if I came in at 199 or I came in at number 9. I made the charts 33 times. Let me see your favorite rapper do that. Let me see if he even got one gold single certified by RIAA. Just one. But yet y'all knocked me. And this ain't luck at this point.
I was wondering when I heard this, right? Now, I just might have been feeling myself. Shout out to the Cuddy Mac Dre. Man, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. I might have been feeling myself, right? But in this moment, when this video dropped, right? A lot was going on for me personally. A lot of videos was going viral. I was into it, but over my opinion about the Yuck Mouth shit. When I said Yuck Mouth was hating on Dre, he was mad he was hating on Dre. I was going through that in the whole Bay Area. I'm arguing with a lot of niggas in the Bay. And then I was pushing how Dre is my favorite nigga. He the GOAT, all this, that, and the third. He too hard for the radio and all that shit, right? And then I was watching this and I'm like, damn, who pissed 40 off? And then he said that little bar, I want to see if your favorite rapper, do your favorite rapper got one? I was like, damn, who we talking to?
All genres of music. I don't care if I came in at 99, I made the charts 33 times. Let me see your favorite rapper do that. Let me see if he even got one gold single certified by RIAA. Just one. But yet y'all knocked me.
And he was like, but yet y'all knocked me. I was wondering who knocked him, especially because I speak so highly of him. I was just feeling myself. He wasn't talking to me, right? I was like, this thing ain't talking to me. Oh, my mama, he ain't talking to me. I'm some random ass podcaster or some nigga. He still ain't talking to me. He still ain't talking to me as far as I know. But when I seen this shit though, right? When I seen this shit, when a nigga come on there, because like he said in this video, I've been doing this for 40 years. Then this nigga come up and he repeat the same thing like, yeah, man, he been doing it for 40 years. He come up here and say it was a surprise. A surprise that this nigga finna give you Dre Day? Is how the fuck this nigga gonna award you Dre Day? Like, what the fuck? What'd he say?
On behalf of the state of California, we are declaring today, July 5th, Earl E. 40 Stevens Day in the state of California.
I'm gonna let y'all see my reaction to here first. Is this crazy? What?
And all I have to ask is, as I close this out, is you've changed music, you've changed language, you've changed culture, you've changed fashion. Why? What's next? E40 for governor. Let's go.
you. I love y'all, man. Hey, it's things like this that mean so much to me. It don't got to be a Grammy. It ain't got to be none of that, you know what I mean? All that stuff gonna come later, I know it will. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this right here means a lot to me. And being from the Yay area, y'all always have supported me. I love y'all sincerely. We came to the game in 1988. Me, Janelle Stevens, which is D-Shot, Sugar T, which is Tanina Stevens, Earl Stevens, Muggsy, which is DeLon Stevens. He had all the gigs back in the days, him and Tap That Ass, and also Brant Jones, which is Be Legit, you understand me? We've been doing this shit since Moby Dick was a goldfish, you feel me? And it means a lot to me to still be in this shit, man, keeping it lit, still being in one of the topics of the conversation, because I'm so fucking different on they bitch asses. You hear me?
Damn, what was he talking about? Why he mad?
But I want to thank y'all so much, man. I love y'all. If it wasn't for the Bay Area,
like that,
I wouldn't be me, y'all. Thank y'all. Let me get a picture. I want y'all to turn y'all lights on their phones, and I'm gonna take a picture like this here, y'all, with everybody in here. We're gonna put it on the gram and whatnot. Let's go, everybody. Let's keep it lit. Let's do this for the gram.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna count it down for you. Okay, here we go.
R.P. Mac Dre, man.
R.P. Mac Dre.
Nigga.
R.P. Mac Dre, man. R.P. Mac Dre.
Nigga.
R.P. Mac Dre, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. My mama, I mean that motherfucker. R.P. Mac Dre, man. Nigga, that's crazy. R.P. Mac Dre. Nigga talk about he speak for the whole state of California. Nigga, I'm right here. You don't speak for me. Nigga, it's Dre Day. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, oh my mama, let's get to my P. This is me fresh after. I was pissed, not gonna lie.
Hey man, say man, you already know what I'm gonna say, man. It's your local neighborhood player. Drip Damone Jr. kicking in the Player Circle podcast. We don't try to fit a square into a circle. And hey man, today man, we out here at rap status, San Francisco, California, man. We just left the Midway, man. It was supposed to be Nelly, you owe us some motherfucking money. 40 came out. It was 40 was lit. I'm not gonna lie, I got to see some of my favorite songs perform. 40 still doing it at the 40 motherfucking years, 30 years. It was the 30-year anniversary of Hall of Game, one of my favorite albums in the world, man. I love 40, got nothing but respect for what he do, still being relevant in this game, still out rapping a lot of these young cats. And I got to watch a master at work today really do his craft and go crazy, work the crowd, lyricism, rapping. He wasn't rapping over all his songs. Some of the motherfuckers, he was really up there gassing, doing his thing and working the crowd. And I got to see his impact and his true form. And I can't do nothing but salute that shit, you feel me? But with all of that motherfucking said, you know what today is. It's July 5th, motherfucking Dre Day. Mac motherfucking Dre, happy birthday, Dre. It's Dre Day. And I watched the man go on stage and try to tell the whole white Jesus World Wide Web that today is National E40 Day on Dre Day, on Mac Dre birthday. I ain't hear R.I.P. Mac Dre one time by nobody on that stage, and that really sincerely fucked with me in here. I told my uncle, I said, man, I had a great fucking time. I'm not gonna lie, I got to see Players Ball perform for me. That's one of my favorite songs in the world. They better play that at my motherfucking funeral. I'm not gonna lie, but I was real pissed off when I watched a nigga up there say, today was motherfucking Dre Day, and a nigga ain't, today was E40 Day, on Dre Day, and a nigga ain't at least once say, hey man, you know, shout out to the Cuddy, man, R.I.P. to Cuddy, you know, if it's Bay Love and it's One Love, niggas should have been able to put on for both sides, but you know, I don't know what would make a nigga not shout out Dre on motherfucking Dre Day, but I made sure I got to say, hey yo, R.I.P. to the Cuddy and that motherfucker, you understand me? Because it's Dre Day, you feel me? We doing the King of the Bay right now, 25 songs versus 25 songs. It's 7-7 right now with one tie. that tie, we may go back and rejudge that to do the tiebreaker. But it's 7-7 right now. We got part 2 coming soon. I'll be dropping that. We doing the King of the Bay right now. I dropped the top 100 list. That's not the complete list. There was jokes. I was fooling y'all. We gonna cover it on live, and we gonna do the 100 list together, man, because y'all been getting on my ass. I left people off the list. People should have been left off. People should have been on the list. People should have been took off the list. People too high, people too low. But you know, that's just how this shit go, man. And yeah, man, we gonna get to it. We got rap status behind the motherfucking camera. Did this motherfucking thing. This nigga king of the wiggle, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. He be wiggling and moving and doing this goddamn thing. And I got to see a true master at work. And I got to see, man, damn. We really would have been rich had they cooked us up a long time ago. But this shit going on, man. This shit happening. You know what I'm saying? We out here at the national, man out here, man, fucking Frisco, man. We just left the motherfucking spot. We doing our motherfucking thing, man. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tripping over Dre. I'm not gonna lie. I always tell niggas, this is one conversation that we can fight about this shit. I'm not gonna lie. And if you beat me up, you was right and I'm wrong. The world is asleep. Why the motherfuckers wasn't in that motherfucker saying RP Mac Dre is his day? Nigga, we not gonna motherfucking forget. Nigga, it's Dre Day. Nigga, on my mama, nigga. It's Dre Day, nigga. Until as long as they got lungs and my motherfucking air in my motherfucking lungs, it's gonna be Dre Day, nigga. Forever, nigga. Nigga, respect everything a nigga did, but a nigga can't give a nigga day away, nigga.
Who won that battle?
Nigga.
That Dradio.
It was Dradio versus what? I can't remember. It was so many songs. I don't know what he did.
Okay, look,
but nigga,
I told nephew that's the best content right now. Is to fuck with the Bay. We're gonna go snatch up LA, then we're gonna blend this shit all the way together, man.
And saying we're gonna bridge the gap, man. We're gonna bridge the gap, man. Listen.
It's real, man. It's real.
It's motherfucking Dre Day, nigga. On me,
man.
nigga.
July 5th.
It's Dre Day, nigga. July 5th will always be Dre Day. How dare ye? I'm not gonna lie. How dare ye a nigga try to give a nigga day away? Fuck a nigga gonna give a nigga day away, nigga. It's forever Dre Day, nigga. And nigga, it's that. I don't care, nigga. We will not be celebrating nothing but Dre. Boxed off and even hop. Never leaving the spot. Wouldn't even leave for cock. If I needed some cock, I made a hutch come through. Go deep when she bend over hut 1, 2. What you won't do with rude boy like me? Quick to come through with crew so high fee. If she don't like me, she must be a lesbo. I get it nightly, man. That's my schedule. Dre Bledsoe, I'm the quarterback. Whatever cost the most, I'ma order that. Across the border strap, my essay come through with a fluff from Peru. I come from a crew of cutthroats, bank robbers, and dope dealers. Business with us, nigga. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Live like a king. What? La 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 la. Which first one?
When you started off.
Pull up a chair, let me make you a plate of this game that's seasoned like a tasty steak. 8 to 8, I've been serving them well. I was serving Yale when L was rocking bells. Clocking mail, getting it, copping it, flipping it, flipping it. Now I'm spitting it, bar for bar. European whipping it, car for car. No doho? You know I say no. I need you like Jaws need a raincoat. I for dango, stay high at the Star Spangled. Choke the blood out ya, bitch, get strangled. Get mangled, fucking with this pimpin'. I'm hot as Lipson, Dre Simpson. You better pay attention, it's all gamed up. Peep the bio, the fio. See how I came up? Listen, RP the Cuddy, man. I'm just saying, man, the influence is there. The motherfucking Dre Day. Not on Dre Day, man. I ain't going for it, man. That's on. Hey, fuck that shit. I ain't letting that shit ride. That's what my nigga old dog say, man. Fuck that. They disrespected your motherfucking Cuddy in front of you, nigga. In front of you, and you ain't gonna do nothing. Fuck that. I ain't letting that shit ride. I ain't letting that shit ride. What that nigga Sharif said, no, I'm standing on this. I'm not gonna lie, They gonna be mad at me when this shit drop, but listen. Argue with your mama. I'm not gonna lie, cause I'm the type of nigga.
It's 7-7. Is it tie, bro?
It's a tie right now. We breaking the tie on the next one. They got, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how this shit gonna go either, cause I didn't see it going the way I see it going now. I didn't see, mind you, but 40 do got a lot more wins in this shit though. Like when I look at it, he won a lot more of the criteria rounds though. Even when this, he won a lot more criteria rounds. Like when I was looking at, I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drip. You understand me? I didn't see this go. So right now, on the criteria, better songs, 40 got 7. Mac Dre got 4 ties. Better lyrics, 40 got 8, Mac Dre got 4. Better production, Mac Dre got 3, 40 got 7. Better replay value, Mac Dre got 4, 40 got 5. Greater Bay Area cultural impact, Dre got 5, 40 got 8. So on the total, it's Mac Dre 20, 40, 35, and 20 ties. But they 7-7 as far as round winners. And we're judging this criteria based on the better song, better lyrics, better production, better replay value, and greater Bay Area cultural impact. It's a 7-7 in the scores, but
It is Mac Dre Day.
That's all I need to hear is a nigga say you got 5 minutes and I'm gone, though. And I love you, Unc. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga say you only got 5 minutes. Believe him. I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
Mac Dre Day. One left.
Fellas, dude, I say, boy, nigga tell you only got 5 minutes. Nigga tell you only got 5 minutes. Nigga, get the fuck up out of here, boy. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Nigga talking about, boy, you got 5 minutes. Who got 5 minutes? Well, yeah, let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. Let me go on and get up out of here. You understand me? I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. You understand me? But yeah, man, that was real insane of me. How dare ye try to give a nigga day away? That's crazy to me. To give a nigga day away is absolutely insane. But then everything came back to me. When I got done with this, everything came back to me. I said, wait a minute. You know, supposedly the beef was squashed because there was a beef between 40 and Mac Dre. The beef got squashed supposedly. You understand? Says Jay Diggs. But if we listen to Doobie, Doobie say the beef ain't squashed. Excuse me, Doobie don't say the beef ain't squashed. Excuse me, let me not misquote Doobie. Doobie say, man, it was a lot more deeper than niggas know. You feel me? And Doobie tripping over the Cuddy. And that's how I feel too, not gonna lie. I'm tripping over Dre. I'm tripping. This shit seemed diabolical. This shit seemed nefarious. This shit seemed like it was intentional. It seemed like a checkmate moment. Cause like I said, you was just on live or just posting a video saying niggas was knocking you. I don't know who was knocking you, what niggas was knocking. Or you may have been talking about the niggas that was talking about how you was rapping on that one song. Nigga said something about one song. Maybe you was talking about him. Maybe you was talking about him. But I just never known nobody to knock E40. You understand me? So when I seen a nigga do this shit on Dre Day, it kind of had me feeling like, damn, dude, nigga still got problems with Dre? Is there still problems? I don't know. But you know what? Tomorrow, 12 p.m., man, we gonna go over the Mac Dre E40 issues, man. Mac Dre versus E40 issues, man. You understand me? We gonna break it all down. We gonna hear from some of Mac Dre closest associates. We gonna hear from Mr. E40 himself. You understand me? And we gonna break this whole thing down. It's gonna be a part 2 of this. You understand me? Because the story gets thicker, the plot thickens. And you'll understand why I'm saying and why I feel the way I feel about this. I feel like this shit was intentional. I don't feel like it was no motherfucking surprise. That's how I feel. It's just my feelings. It's just my motherfucking opinion. And I'm just a nigga with a mic. You understand me? But I'm gonna stand on anything the fuck I said, and ain't nobody gonna motherfucking check a nigga. You understand me? Niggas don't work for Nike. Niggas don't work for Nike. You understand me? So, however niggas feel. I said what the fuck I said. This was some cake ass shit. I ain't like this shit one bit. Not at all. Number 1 draft pick to the California Cornballians. This was some cornball shit. I don't give a fuck who said what. Why nigga ain't get up there and say, man, no, man, we nigga ain't even shout out Dre. Nigga ain't even say, man, look, it's Dre Day. Hold on, blood. We not finna act like. We never finna act like. Let me see. Dre Day. Mac Dre. We never finna act like we don't know. We don't know it's Dre Day, nigga. We never finna act like we don't know it's Dre Day, bro. It's Dre Day, bro. It's fucking Dre Day, my nigga. July 5th, 1970, man, it's Dre Day, and niggas know that. We never finna act like niggas don't know it's Dre Day. Niggas could have got up there and said, hey, man, shout out to Mac Dre, you know what I'm saying? 2 legends, man, we now share a day. R.I.P. Mac Dre. Nigga could have played the motherfucking song and went dumb, bro. But a nigga ain't do that. A nigga sat up there and let them niggas get him July 5th. You could have said, man, let's do it on the 6th. Give me the 6th. Give me the 7th. Give me the 8th. Why not the 7th? You from the 707. Why not wait till August and do it on the 4th? Why the fuck you let them people give you the 5th? I don't give a fuck. It wasn't no surprise. I ain't like that shit. Like I said on the video, I grew up on Men's in Society. Kane said, fuck that. They disrespected Joe Cuddy in front of you, nigga, and I ain't letting that shit ride. And I ain't letting that shit ride. That's why I said what I said, nigga. R.I.P. Mac Dre, nigga. R.I.P. Mac Dre. In that motherfucker. This shit crazy, nigga. R.I.P. I waited till it got good and quiet, too. I want everybody to hear this shit, nigga. I want nigga to hear this shit. I don't want to wait till it's loud, everybody clapping this shit. No, wait till it's good, quiet. R.I.P. Mac Dre, nigga. R.I.P. to Cuddy, nigga. Fuck is niggas talking about in this motherfucker. We will not be recognizing no other day on July 5th other than motherfucking Dre Day. Nigga, and that's real, nigga. And I'm gonna leave this shit at that, nigga. Argue with your mama. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all tune in tomorrow. It'll be like 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., you know what I'm saying? We'll be live and we'll be going over to Mac Dre and E40, you understand, beef, you understand me breaking this shit down. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, man. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we be back with another one when we got another one, man. Man. Unc, what's upper? I'm cooking, man. I just got done with the first half of this Dre 40 shit, the debacle they try to get my nigga dead weight. Then tomorrow I'm gonna cover the goddamn I'm gonna cover the actual interviews, the issues and shit they had. But tonight, y'all was just going over them trying to get my nigga. Unc, you was there. Was I pissed off, Unc? Unc. What we doing? You was pissed off. What are you covering right now? Right now, I'm covering nigga yesterday. Me being pissed off about the Dre Day shit. How was I? You was there. You said what?
It's the holiday. This about the holiday.
Bro, get off my phone, bro. Stop playing, bro. This is about what? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, bro. Them niggas try to get my nigga day away, bro. Bro, stop laughing at my fucking pain. See, this why niggas don't express themselves today. This why niggas don't be. Bro, this ain't. It wasn't a lully day, nigga.
Man, we need black unity.
Man, this ain't no fucking unity, bro. Nigga ain't sharing no day with this nigga. Nigga, you ain't even say R.I.P. to the nigga. Nigga, why you ain't say R.I.P. to him? Why you ain't R.I.P. Mac Dre? We sharing the day now. You said Diaz face, nigga.
Keep going.
That nigga said Diaz face. Ghost ride the whip. And I know for a fact, them niggas on magazine wasn't fucking with that Ghost Ride the Whip shit. I know this. And that's why I'm pissed off, Unc. It's cool, though. Tomorrow I'm cooking. We 2 days of this shit. This part 1, we gonna be back tomorrow with part 2. And I'm pissed off, Unc. I'm not gonna lie, Unc. I'm pissed off. To the highest level of pistivity. Where you going with your cool ass? Where you looking like that? Where your cool ass going? You look like the vampire.
You from a small town called Fresh Over Cop's Ass.
Hey, man, listen, man. I'm so pissed off, bro.
Shit. I've been cooking all day, man. I've been grinding. I've been barbecue grilling all day. I smell like a